Maya. In today's video, we will be recapping, interviewing season 4, episode 4. Dang, we're up to episode 4 already. This is moving too fast. Bird in the hand, let's get into it. Okay, so we start with fake Coop. Y'all, Kim, I don't even like Coop, but Kim in this studio laying down the track that was supposed to be Coop's. No. And I was like, you're trying a little too hard there, Kim. I know it's Coop's track, but girl, bring your own twist to it. She couldn't do that. But Coop actually showing up, and then, she was like, you know what, you just like your daddy. I was like, dang, you're right though, because he did do that thing to Patience, and now she basically taking your track that you wrote and giving it to this other girl. But I mean, Patience girl, she was still able to sing. You can't get nothing out, so she had to do something. But Lele though, I was like, dang, Lele's still holding it up too. Actually, no, I'm not surprised that she was holding it up because she's been changing over these last few weeks. So the fact that she was just like, listen, you know what? No, because this is on you. I've been wasting my time on my money. You could have just came out and told me something. You ain't saying nothing. So I was just going to let it go to waste? Nope. So she put Kim on it. But Kim going to have to get this together because what she's doing up in this studio right now, that ain't it. Okay, Liv girl, and she's running through her interview questions with, as soon as she stopped after she was rehearsing her answer, and she's just frozen looking, I was like, yep, she's rehearsing with Spence. So they show homie, he's going through her questions with her, and he was like, do you really have to practice these? That's how it be. Y'all, that be me. When you get that question on an interview, and they be like, so why do you want to work for us? Because I need a job. Girl, I feel your pain. Liv, I feel it. I've lived that pain. But Spence, he was supporting his girl because he was like, just be you. They gonna love you. It's like, dang, you know what, Spence? I feel like you talking to me too a little bit there. So Liv girl, you do the same. You let them know. You and your podcast that you've been working on this whole time, that has been preparing you for greatness. And she already got her man now. So now she has to solidify this career path she has going on here. This is a great thing. So I was like, yep, you go ahead, girl. You gonna nail that interview. So now she dips out. He's not telling Mama Grace about, hold up though. Is it just me? Or have we never heard Layla, or anyone for that matter, call, well, no. I've heard other people say it. Have we never heard Layla call Mama Grace Miss Grace? Because when she was heading out and she was like, bye, Miss Grace, for some reason, that sounded very fresh to my ears. And I was like, dang, I don't think I've ever heard Layla call her Miss Grace. Maybe she has. Maybe it just sounds better coming from Liv. Because I was like, she said Miss Grace, respect. Right there. Back to Spence. Spence is telling his mama, he's talking about the Toledo dude. Coach what's his name? Hudson. He's coming back into town. And I was like, yo, this dude is such a tryhard because you know he don't want to go. That's why you keep making all these attempts to keep popping up to make sure he knows that right now you're all he has as an offer, and he's already signed. I was like, dang, yeah, he did sign that, man. So he's coming because the Platinum All-American game is coming up. He's trying to check Spencer out some more, see all this greatness that he's bringing back to Ohio, so he thinks. And Mama Grace is now looking at Spence a little weird because Spence is questioning. I'm like, yes, Spence, come on, keep it coming. You know you don't want to go. He was like, yeah, you know, is it weird that they didn't tell me that Dante was leaving? Is it possible that they knew when they asked me to sign that he was leaving? Mama Grace was like, does it really matter? Yes, it matters. He don't want to go. Dante's not there. He probably didn't really want to go even if Dante was still there because Liv's here. So no. So now, yeah, he's really questioning this. And I'm just like, this ain't about to happen. I was like, please just let this be the end of Toledo right here in this episode. Spence knows. He knows his heart is not over there in Ohio. His heart is here. He was like, you know what? I was already feeling a little iffy about it. But now knowing that Dante's not there is bringing up all these other questions. So, dang, how to get out of it? I was like, I don't know, Spence, but you're going to have to figure it out for the both of us, for all of us, because that's not about to happen. Now we get Asher, who's still sulking. But, all right, in this moment, Asher, I'm still not over last week. You played yourself. But Jordan here, talking to Asher in the school hall, and he's Jordan being Jordan. Jordan is selfish. You know, this dude has no future. Kinda. He has a future. He just gotta figure out what it is. You know this dude's dream is dead. You don't even care. You're over here chatting away about your issues and how no D1 schools are checking for you. It's still possible for you though. And Asher's just sitting there taking it all in. He's like, yeah, but you know, at least you get to play. Jordan, oh man, I'm so sorry. No, he not. No, he is not. His sorry was an afterthought sorry. It was oh snap, you right, you are going through something too, right? Dad, yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. But like I was saying, that's how he be. He does not care. Yo, y'all see how they tried to catch Liv? I was like, Dad, see, that's what I'm talking about. She said, oh, so you read our publications? And Liv's like, yeah, you know, my parents still have the letters that come to the house and I read them online. Okay, so what do you think about them? They're perfect. Oh, okay, so if they're perfect, why do we need you then? I said, Dad, yo, Liv, why do they need you? Liv was like, me and Spence didn't go over that question. She had to think about it. And the lady was like, oh, no, you know, that's usually the question that stumps a lot of people. So why you don't retire with them? Why you asking her that? You knew she wasn't going to have nothing to say. That she was all trying to be nice. Oh, you know, actually, I listen to your podcast. I was like, that girl, Liv, they know who you are. Because them podcasts are so good. So they're going to give her an opportunity. You know what? I'm going to give you 2 days. Write me an article. It gotta be fun and poppy. I was like, Dad, fun and poppy isn't really Liv, but it's a challenge. She could take a challenge. So yeah, we up for it. Go ahead, Liv girl. You write that article. I am not taking patience sitting here having a fruit salad and possibly coffee with Coop, like that whole birthday party thing that just happened. Even the cafe thing that happened early before the party where she was talking crazy to her and text her. And now she's sitting here chatting with girl. I mean, it's not all sunshine, but she's still talking to her as if they're just, you know what? Yeah, we're on a little date. We're having a little lunch together. We're working through things. No, you need to be out, girl. I'm not accepting this. And Coop over here trying to turn, what? You trying to turn Patience against Layla now too? That's her other artist. Get out of here. She talking about, yeah, you know, it's the same as what JP did to you. Patience goes, nah, it's really not. So that's something different, and you need to take that up with Layla. You defending her? Yeah, she defending her. Just because you gave up your career, she gotta make money somehow. Who gonna be paying for these lunch dates? I can't. I feel like every week someone gets added to the can't stand list, and this week it's Coach Hudson. He should have been on the list actually, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. When he walked into the training room with Spence and why are you still trying to sell it? He already signed. You know he signed. So he's like, oh my goodness, you know, you're going to love Toledo. And our training room, can he enjoy his last few weeks of his training room right here? Relax. Spence, my man Spence, I was like, because you know he got these questions now. So he was like, yo, quick question. Did y'all know that Dante was leaving when you had me sign with my letter of intent? And he's like, yeah, we knew. So why didn't you tell me? Annoying man. That's why I can't stand him. Oh, we weren't under the impression that was the reason you were signing because of the assistant coach. Yes it is. But what irked me the most was you should be grateful. What in the Billy? I said, yo, he really tried it. And Spence, I think he really couldn't say anything back because he was just stuck in shock. He was like, yo, did he really just say I should be grateful? They don't respect you. The way Liv was over here respecting your mama, no. They don't respect you, Spence. And the simple fact that he came all this way, y'all. He came all this way and was checking out this amazing star player. Oh my goodness, your potential, you can make it all the way. We would love to have you at Toledo. You would perfectly fit in at Toledo. And this is how he gonna sit here and talk to you? Tell you should be grateful? Nah, buddy. They should be grateful. And for that, I dip out right now. I don't even care. How much I owe you for signing that letter and changing my mind? Nope, I wouldn't do it. This man knows what he's doing. Because we went to Billy next and was offering him a coaching position at Toledo. In his mind, listen, you're coaching high school football right now. Don't you think it's time to move on up like the Jeffersons and come out to Toledo? If you sign on board, that'll stop Spence's wandering mind. I was looking at this little thing play out. I'm like, yo, I feel like they plotting on my man Spence. Billy annoying self, mind you, I'm still waiting on that apology. Billy's annoying self, he's like, oh, you know, let me just talk it over with the wife first and talk to her. Oh, and by the way, let's not let this be known to Spencer. I was like, you know what? I agree with that. Don't tell him, because that way he's not committing just because you're now going to be a coach there. This actually gives him more time to really consider if this is something he wants or not. You know it's not. This gives him more time to just finally finalize, you know what, nah, I don't want to go. Let me just hurry up and tell him and get this over with. So Billy, for that, it's the least you could do. This sisterly bonding moment between Simone and Liv, I gotta say, y'all, I was here for it. I said, oh, I could see this friendship, which they need to have more together, because I don't see for what I want to happen later on down the line. No, that can't really happen too much. But for now, yeah, they can have more interactions with each other. All right, so I was here for it just from the start, because when Liv tells her, you know, they want me to write something fun and poppy, Simone's reaction, and she was like, girl, you're the poster child for a black emo chick. I was like, that's kind of true. Even I didn't see you writing in fun and poppy, but you know, we're just gonna run with it. What is it? What's the topic? So the topic, Black excellence. Next up, what I love is Simone realizing that she wanted to interview her, and her basically being taken aback a little bit by the fact that you want to interview me for Black excellence. Girl, you baby Serena. I loved how Simone basically settled into the realization that Liv wanted to interview her for Black excellence, and recognizing that she is Black excellence. But the conversation between them, oh, y'all, that conversation was so good. But I was like, this is not fun and poppy, which is what they asked for, but this is true Liv. So this whole conversation, I was here for it. I loved every second of it between her and Simone. Yes, girl, you tell her, you let her know, you let all of them know. I have flaws. I've made mistakes in the past. Yes, I had a baby, and I tried to hide it before, but I'm accepting everything about myself now. I'm going to college. I was like, you going to Princeton? I was like, Liv, girl, you're gonna have to go find something else that's fun and poppy, but thank you for this conversation between the two of you, because it was good. They've been loving these hallway scenes with Spence and Billy, where he wasn't apologizing. Spence is talking to him because, you know, I guess what we got last week, y'all, I think that's it. Spence is talking to him because they made up last week. He's letting him know this is a great opportunity with Toledo, the stadium, it's everything I want. I get to play football, I get to be on TV, it's the dream. So you think, Spence. Billy, I was like, you know what, Billy? You are still on my can't stand list, but you telling him to follow his gut, follow your instincts. Just think on it some more. Yup. Because he know deep down inside, if he reached deep enough, he won't know. I'm not doing it. So that's right. That was some good advice right there. So I'll allow it. When I saw Spence sit down, I said, nah, Liv, you going downhill from here. That ain't it either. He gets to talking, and when he gets to this dude, Coach Hudson, telling him he should be grateful, her face, she was like, pause. Hell no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
You know what touched me though? She was more worried about her man than about this article she got to do, because she had to make sure he was good. And she was, oh, y'all, it was the, because you're not perfect. Not to, you know, throw it at him like that. You're not perfect. No, it wasn't a, see, that's the way Billy should have been talking to him. But to hear that again, perfect, you can't say people, you're not perfect all the time. My man was like, what? But she was like, you know, you're not perfect because you got shot, you had some setbacks. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other opportunities out there for you. Don't let this man try to make you feel guilty and like that's all you have coming for you. Sir, fall back. He got Liv. Liv gonna let him know his worth. She gonna tell her man, listen, babe, he don't know you like I know you. Don't listen to a word he say. Forget Billy. How old are you? This man was over here beating around the bush. So, honey, have you ever been to Ohio? What do you think about Ohio? Would you want to go back to Ohio? Sir, just tell her you got an opportunity in Ohio. Like, it's not that hard. And, oh, he do not deserve her. Mama Laura, you need to dip out. You gotta find you somebody else. Because this man, she is such a good woman. She was like, when she found out that he got this opportunity, she said, you know what? I'm at a place in my career where I can move. I can go anywhere. So if this is something you want, sure, I'm down. I said, yo, just like that? Live girl. Our girl had people just spill into her today. I mean, the first two, she was asking them questions, but they didn't have to give her all that information. They chose to do that. So now when Jordan comes to her, because he all salty, he didn't get an interview. I mean, it's not much for me to interview you about. Him with the, why does no one see me as great? Go ahead, tell him. Tell him. Because you don't see yourself as great. You expect people to tell you, oh my goodness, you're amazing. Oh my goodness, you can do anything. You can be anything you want to be. Like, people are supposed to feed you who you're supposed to be, and that'll make you who you should be. No, you need to know who you are, Jordan. It's like, maybe before I doubted myself, you still doubt yourself sometimes. Hence why you're going to your dad, asking him for advice. Oh my goodness, these schools aren't checking for me. What should I do? Like, I would be doing I still got time left. Well, if I was in my senior year, I still got time left before the end of senior year to change these schools' minds and put myself out there and try to make them see that I am worth taking a chance on. Him with the, I can be great. No, you need to be great, not can. Be great, Jordan. That's it. That's all it takes. And maybe people will start seeing you that way. Liv will want to interview you because you'll be something worth interviewing. And your daddy, maybe he'll be jealous of you instead of being jealous of Spencer. Who knows? My man, work on yourself. I don't know what I found more weird. Between Cam and Spence being all buddy-buddy on the field, I was like, that's new and refreshing. Actually, didn't mind seeing them so nice to each other because, you know, Cam used to be a jerk. So I like seeing them bonding on the field, although it was a little odd seeing that. But then also, it's Jordan and this new Isaiah kid who seems very sus to me. I don't know. Isaiah seemed like something a little off about him. And the fact that he was over here knowing everyone's life story. Oh, he going here, he going there. You know he going there? How you know all that? Maybe it'll be nothing. Maybe him and Jordan might end up fighting for one spot that's left at a school. And he was always trying to be all nice to Zay Zay? No. Maybe Zay Zay was just being nice to him and was making a friend on the sidelines. So we'll see. But I don't know, the way he was talking to Jordan seemed a little odd. Kid you not though, you know what I thought at first when he was talking to him and I was looking at him, who is this dude? He seems off. I truly thought maybe he was a recruiter who was dressed as a player. Let me be incognito and fish out some new talent. Although he looks so young, but I mean, I really thought he was a recruiter. And after he saw Jordan do that toss, I was like, okay, he's checking out Jordan. No. So we get the two unexpected friends in the studio. Asher talking about, oh, I was looking for Layla. Why are you coming there checking for her? It was a one and done, sir. That's it. Don't look for her. She's not checking for you. She all about her business now. She don't want you. I don't know if he thinks this is going somewhere beyond what they had briefly, or if he just wants it to go somewhere. You know what? Did they just give us little Nessa to take her away just like that? Why is she MIA for so long? Bring her back, because Asher needs something, and that can be his something, because it's not about to be Layla. Coop in there talking about her track. Layla done gave her track away, and they're bonding over their failed dreams, and oh my goodness, what are we gonna do now? We gotta find a new dream, Coop. Yup, y'all do. So y'all go do that together and leave everyone else out of it. I don't know if I'm just not used to hearing Jordan raise his voice or get like super upset. Him yelling at them when they got into the little disagreement on the field. Y'all, it sounded so weird hearing him. I don't even know if it was yelling. Like, he was raising his voice, but he was I could not take it. I died laughing. But his coach and his daddy appreciated it. I was like, look at you, though, Jordan, out there showing that not only do you have a good arm, but you're a good leader as well. So someone's noticing you. I just know it. Someone is recognizing this. You know what I love about Mama Laura is how calm she is when she's talking to people. She seems like such a great listener. She seems so calm. Yo, that's what it is. She seems so calm. Even when she's really upset, because even when Billy was over here confessing about his little thing that he had with Mama Grace back in the day, and yeah, she was really upset about it, but she wasn't like lashing out and everything. She was just like, you know what? You ruined our family. Get out. Y'all, Billy does not deserve her. I don't know. He lucked up with that one right there. He's talking to her again about Toledo and Spence, and she's just questioning, you know, you need to be doing this for the right reasons as to why you would or wouldn't go. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Spence. You need to do it for yourself if this is something you truly want. So, just like Spence, you need to take some time and really think about this before you make me uproot my life and just go. Although I did tell you I was down, I was cool with it. So, I still am, but if you're gonna make us move all the way over here, at least make sure it's what you really want. Jordan and Zay Zay, I realized at the game that he's still a little weird to me. A lot of weird. But I also feel like he was helping Jordan in a way because him and Zay are on the sidelines, and the way Zay, I think that's also what it is that was weirding me out, is the way Zay was talking to him was very inspirational. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's the best player either, so that's why he's over there on the sidelines. What he's telling him felt like it was letting him know that someone else sees his potential as a player and as a person, and not coming from your coach or a parent or a sibling. This dude, you just met him and he's already seen these things and these qualities in you, and he's letting you know, you should be out on that field and you have the potential to go out and be something great and have the career that you want. Maybe this is a little friendship that's forming here. I don't know. Liv girl, we hear her article that's being played out, and I'm like, yes, this is Liv right here. I don't know how the LA Tribune Online is going to take it, but I'll take it, girl. And Cam, who I was like, yo, this dude, he played too much. He talking about, I'm gonna let y'all know halftime what school I'm going to. Now, you know what, Cam? I can appreciate your confidence and the way you carry yourself. I couldn't stand you before, but you're slowly working your way up for me a little bit I can stand you now, and your personality is a little more playful and it's funny, and I like that. I do feel like this Zaya dude gonna be around for a little bit. We'll see though, just because then he got mans. Alright, so they put Jordan in to play the game because he's been doing well. He stopped what was happening up on the field with them earlier. He had that toss that was like, oh snap, y'all see that arm on him? So they put him in, and then he got Coach Montez to put Zaya in. So I don't know, y'all. Zaya coming back, I think. Yo, season 4 with their fashion hair and makeup, even Coop. Well, her braids, because her braids always been fresh though, so that don't really count. But everyone else, Liv, Layla especially, because girl, y'all see the way they've been dressing homegirl and her hair. I love when they put the little twirls in the front. That's cute. And then Patience had a little slip up not too long ago, but she was going through it because Coop was in the hospital, so that's why she wasn't up to par with everybody else. But other than that, she been killing it too. So I'm just like, yo, this fashion and everything. Y'all did that. They look amazing. They look so good. Lele and Patience in the cafe, and they're going over music, which I was like, Dad, I feel like I haven't really seen her working with Patience too much, and now it seems like she has more time for her. So it's great seeing them together. They're going over music stuff. And then Coop comes in. This girl, Coop, I was like, you better act right, girl. She come up in there and now she want to apologize. I was like, thank you very much. We both needed that. Billy, take notes. So she's apologizing to Lele, and she's telling her in a nice way, the reason why Kim isn't really meshing well with my track is because those are my lyrics. That's what I've lived. She has not lived that life. She don't know nothing about that. But if you have her freestyle, I bet you she'll kill it. And Lele, she was like, you know what? I did want you in the booth, which, yeah, I wouldn't mind Coop being up in the booth recording music. She just needs to treat people better. But since you can't, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. So, yeah, I think I'll see how that goes. I was like, you know what? Coop, just be like this. You're going down the right path right now. You've apologized. You're accepting now that she's moving on with a new artist. And, I mean, it seems like Patience girl is staying a little bit longer in this relationship. So, work on finding something else that's going to work for you, since it looks like you need another dream. And we'll see how that goes. I don't mind her and Lele getting back on good terms because I did like that friendship that they were building there. And if we can get to something where they can possibly work together again, even if Coop can't rap, I'm cool with that. Love the fact that Asher actually showed up to the game. That's where you should be, not at the studio. Go ahead. But Spence with Coach Hudson, I was like, yes, this is it. I knew it was it. You tell him, you not going. So he all smiling. He was trying to break it to him easy too. He was like, thank you for the opportunity and, you know, coming out to see me. But I decided to reopen my recruitment. Coach Hudson, so annoying. Who paid you? This man, you need to think before you speak, sir. You should be grateful. Who paid you? Why I gotta be like that? You know what? Go back to Ohio. You don't have no other business here. He said no, he not going. Billy said nope, he not gonna take it. So get that through your mind. I don't know what you're not what are you not getting here? Oh, I did skip that. Yeah, Billy told him he wasn't going no more, as he should. You're not going to Ohio, because if you go to Ohio, I know Spencer gonna be like, all right, I think I might go, because Billy gonna be there. So, yeah, he said he wasn't going, as he should. So now back to Spence, and he's taking it back too. What you mean? Who paid me? Nobody paid me for it. Because he all upset. He's like, well, Billy turned me down too, and I offered him the best coach position. Relax. He's really upset, y'all. He's so upset. Just take your loss and move on. I was like, dag, yo. But I knew Spence signed that letter. So, was it really going to be this easy? But he walked away. So I was still holding out hope. Wait. Spence and Billy on the field after he turns down Toledo. Y'all. The birds chirping. I said, what? It was setting the mood, y'all. They were up. The sun was setting. The board game was up. The one that field also took me back. But the birds chirping, I said, it was like music, and it was so peaceful. Billy, he still has a lot of making up to do, but I did appreciate him and Spence having this conversation on the field, because now with the way he's talking to him, it wasn't coming from a mean or hateful place. He was actually talking to him as a coach, as he should, as a father figure, as he should. But he's letting him know, yeah, we could have both gone to Toledo, but, you know, I feel like it's time for you to learn from someone else. And I feel like you can grow learning and being mentored by someone else. So I'm not going to limit you to just my teachings and my coaching. So, you know, I turned it down for the both of us. I'll take that. Y'all, we in the studio with Lele and Kim. And she was like, you know what? We're going to try out Coop's idea. Hey, Kim. I'm going to play the track back, but can you freestyle? I had the same expression as Lele. I was like, yo, she sound good. Lele looking like, yo, I've been wasting my time with Coop this entire time. No. We ain't going to play Coop like that. Coop did what Coop was supposed to do for the time that she could do it. And now we got Kim out here. I see Kim being a hit. Kim about to, her and Lele working together. This gonna be a good thing, y'all. I see it, man, and I'm all for it. I see Kim's potential, y'all. What I just heard with that freestyle up in there, I said, Spence done had a great game. Spence done turned down Toledo, thank goodness, and now he's back at the Baker house. And him and Liv, I was like, yo, Liv done finished her article. She done sent it in, and now she's waiting to hear back. So while she's waiting, they have their little movie nights, y'all. I was like, yo, come on with the movie nights. The fact that they made it a thing, and now we're keeping up with that thing, we can't never let it stop. Movie nights has to be a forever thing. So keep them coming. You know what it is with Jordan? I feel like he's so inconsistent. One minute he's making progress, the next minute he's backtracking. He's gonna hang out with Asher, and once again, the conversation is about him. When are you going to ask Asher what he's been up to, if he has any plans? No, this dude is once again talking about his junior college and how he hasn't really had any offers. Sir, and the fact that Asher is sitting here being so calm about the situation and he's giving you advice right now, I was like, you know what, Asher, I really think you should consider being like an assistant coach or shadowing with Coach Montez, because I can see that for you, sir. But he's sitting here giving him advice and just being that listening ear, like he's not going through his own things. Actually, I don't like you right now because of last week. But I see what you're doing right now for your friend, although he's not really being a friend to you because he don't really care about your problems. This is why, though, Jordan, people treat you the way they treat you because of how you act. This is an example right here. Y'all, okay, forget Jordan, forget Asher, forget all of them. The way Liv Girl is laid up with her man on that couch, because he is no longer worried about coming up in the Baker household. Papa Billy, I mean, he basically forgave him, so it is what it is. But oh my gosh, they were so comfortable, y'all. He was lean back, popcorn chilling up on his stomach, arm wrapped around her. This girl all laid up. Yo, and my girl, all right, just like how it was at the cabin. Hand on the shoulder. Now back at it again. Hand on his chest. I said, girl, that's right. That is your man. So, oh, she get the call, right? Yeah, that's what it led to. She gets the call from the Tribune. And they were over here, you know, they had homegirl. It was up in the air. Did I get it? I know it wasn't what you guys were asking for. And she gets it. I was like, yo, I knew she was gonna get it. I had faith in you, girl, from the moment you sat down with that lady. Matter of fact, scratch that. I had faith in you, girl, from the minute you was over there rehearsing your little interview answers and you was prepping to head out the door. I said, she gonna go to this thing, she gonna leave her mark, and they gonna know who Liv is. They gonna take Liv. And sure enough, go ahead, Liv Girl, they gave it to her. No, okay, hold up, y'all. You know what I love, though? It's the music that Spolivia gets. Yeah, okay, so when she gets off the phone and she turns around and he was like, you just gonna leave me hanging? The instrumental that's playing behind them, it sounds so beautiful. Am I the only one that actually listens to like the background music that plays during scenes? I don't even know. But that music fits so well with their scene here, and I loved it. So she was like, I got it. He was so happy for his girl. I said, oh, they both gonna be in LA. I know it. Y'all not going nowhere. It was going so well. And the fact that we had to end it with this annoying Coach Hudson, I was like, yo, as soon as they showed him again, I knew. I was like, yo, here we go. He called Billy talking about, you know what? He said no, he not going. So who gonna break it to him, you or me, and tell him that he already signed that letter of intent? So he committed. And if he don't, play football where? For who? Not gonna happen. I was like, yo, you that shady, man? Y'all, they playing with Spence. They really trying to take him down. He ain't do nothing to nobody. He been trying to do right out here. He finally got the girl. What is this? I'm not for this. So somebody gonna have to make a way. Billy, get on it. You gonna have to make a way. I know you gonna sit here and tell him, but you better tell him with a plan in motion as to how you gonna get him out of it. I know that. They left us like this, but they setting us up for a great week next week because we about to see how this all gonna play out for homie. You know what? I'm going into this knowing that regardless, my man's, he's staying right here in LA. That's all that matters. So, we gonna see y'all. But that is everything for this week's video, you guys. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.